The legacy of a steel plant. How wellness is affected by pollutants. Jill Moyer. According to Learning Community College, in order for a person to be well, they need to have growth and balance in all 8 dimensions of wellness. The 8 dimensions of wellness are emotional, which is your feelings, spiritual, which are your values, your purpose, your intuition, and your vitality. Your financial, which includes the amount of money you have, you make, and you need. Your physical, which is your body and your health. Social, which includes your family, your friends, and your relationships. Intellectual, which includes your mind. And occupation, which includes your careers and skills. For my project, I'm going to focus on the environmental aspect of wellness. The environmental dimension of wellness includes air, water, food, and safety. According to the Center for Disease Control, pollutants that are in our air decrease air quality. Pollutants, according to the CDC, also come in contact with our water and pollute that as well. In the town where I grew up in, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, there was a steel mill located within its south side. The steel mill produced many pollutants, not only in the air, but also waste products that filled the water. The steel mill in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, exhaled numerous harmful pollutants, both in the air and the soil. These included polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PHAs. PHAs are in both the air and the soil of the Lehigh Valley. They are a known carcinogen. They can also affect reproductive health. Exposure to PHAs in the air has been linked to the development of asthma in individuals, coupled with the pollutants of cadmium, mercury, nickel, copper, and zinc. The air quality of the Lehigh Valley, in which Bethlehem is a part of, has suffered. The pollutants in the air that I have discussed previously definitely contribute to the fact that the air quality in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania is not good. Air quality suffers from particulate matters and SO2. All are produced by the steel plant. Asthma sufferers are more common in Bethlehem than in most other U.S. cities. The Lehigh Valley, which Bethlehem is a part of, ranks 18th among the 100 asthma capitals of the United States. An asthmatic person suffers greatly. It is a disease as well as an illness. In an asthmatic person, the muscles of the bronchial tubes tighten, thicken, and fill with mucus, making it difficult for the sufferer to breathe air into the lungs. Pollutants are known to cause both the disease of asthma and asthma attacks, something I was diagnosed with at age 11. Though asthma can be controlled by both fast-acting and preventative meds, there is no cure. Sufferers often miss out on activities, school, and work when attacks are present. For someone like me, whose family had no prior asthma in its history, it took many years for them to diagnose my problem, and it wasn't until much later that they realized it was the air quality in the town that I was brought up in that may have contributed to my development of asthma. The steel mill brought many great things to the Lehigh Valley. It produced numerous jobs, both for the people that worked at the steel plant as well as restaurants and businesses that surrounded it. It also helped to reinvigorate Bethlehem, PA. The downtown was a booming business when the steel plant ran. And though it shut down in the mid-1990s, the steel plant is still considered an integral historic part of our city. Our city has many great aspects. There are music festivals numerous times per year. We have farmers markets, and the downtown district that I discussed is one of beauty. There's cobblestone streets, and the oldest bookshop in the United States. However, those that suffer from the pollutants in the air are not able to fully enjoy all the beauty that surrounds them in Bethlehem, PA. In order to clean the air and prevent further polluted cities, we need to help implement and pass stricter pollution laws. We also need to make sure that industries follow safe disposal practices near water sources. In addition, governments should consider current and future populations when deciding where to place pollution-emitting plants. In the beginning of this presentation, I spoke to you about the idea that in order to be well, an individual needs to have both growth and balance in all dimensions of wellness. Within my presentation, I focused upon the environmental aspect of wellness. However, as you can see from my presentation, an unhealthy environment really affects most dimensions of wellness. A polluted environment affects your physical health. If your physical health is affected, so is your occupational, your social, your intellectual, your spiritual, and your financial. When looking at overall wellness in an individual, we need to be mindful of how each connects to one another. I hope that the benefits of this presentation were to spread awareness about the correlation between the environment and one's health. I also hope that being made aware of this correlation can help to decrease pollution in residential areas. I also hope that those that are suffering with a disease of an unknown cause or an unknown source may be able to look towards their environment to find a cause.